Hey Pooh, it's your girl Shay Renee, and I want to welcome everybody back to my channel, back to a new show, and back to a new week. Y'all better get in here. Politicking Hour starts right now. How was everybody's weekend? Okay, y'all better get in here and let me know how y'all weekend was, how y'all Easter was. All right. Yes, before we get into a brand new show. Because y'all know, as a self-care, a self-love promoter, okay? For people who look like that, it's important to me, period. That y'all taking care of yourselves. Now listen, I don't really mean to bring y'all all up close like that, like that, like that. And y'all all in my mouth. Literally, y'all be all in my mouth. But y'all know I shoot these shows so late, right? And not being this is my personal space, okay? This is not an actual studio. I gotta, be quiet, kind of sorta. I can't be loud, like that. Um, so yeah, shout out to that. Um, I wonder what that is. But anyway, yes, it's your girl Shay Renee, and I want to welcome everybody back to my channel. Now, listen, how was everybody's Easter? I hope y'all had a good holiday, okay? Yes. Um, I hope it was um joy filled, okay, and self-love filled, all right? Yes, I hope you just had everything you needed, okay, for the holiday, period. I hope you enjoyed it, um, with your family. And if not, at least I hope you was happy, okay? If nothing else, I hope you had a good holiday, all right? Um, Me this week, what did I do for self-care, self-love? Listen, I got with my bestie, Um, it's probably like the second or third week in a row that like I just been, in tune with my bestie, okay? Making sure that I'm like tapping in with him, praising him, staying in prayer, just seeking the word of God, okay? So anyway, shout out to that. I did that this week. I went to Bible study. What else did I do? I worked out. Child, thank you, God. Thank you, God, too, for that. Because, let me tell y'all, I'm not a sweets person, but I've been eating sweets, okay? This week, crazy, crazy, crazy sweets, okay? So, yeah, I'm gonna make sure I work out. Because this weekend, should I say, I've been eating sweets. Like, ugh. So, I gotta make sure I put in double the work, okay? This week when I get out there and I do my thing, all right? So shout out to that. And, just shout out to me too, for being consistent with that, hmm I really, 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 truly, 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 truly been being consistent, okay, with my workout. So shout out to that. And I'm really proud of myself, all right? But anyway, what else is going on? Let me see. We're gonna talk some Crawford and Spence. We talking some 50 Cent. We talking some Diddy. Some Carisha, a little bit of Carisha, some Stevie J. Let me see. Um, and Offset, keeping it real with Shannon Sharp, and more. Okay, all of that and more. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. We on the road to 10K, and I'm gonna need your help to get there. All right, so shout out to that. Um, Now let's see where I want to go with it first. Congratulations to Cruz. Okay, yeah, congratulations to Cruz. All right, who beat up Rolly. Ooh, I say eek, you know. Mm, or shout out to that. Like, listen, I didn't have a dog in this fight. All right, no pun intended, but I did. I didn't know who was gonna win. I really didn't. But let me just say, I know Rolly was the underdog, all right? So I was kind of rooting for him. Kind of, sort of, okay? It is what it is. He took his ass out there and lost, all right? So anyway, listen, Rolly, it's okay. You know, it's okay. You know, it's all right. You know, you live to fight another day, all right? So shout out to that. Don't let it do too much to your pride. But you know, it is what it is. You know, Rolly went down, y'all. He did. He did. He went down. Down went Frazier. I think it was the eighth round, seventh. In the seventh round, he got his bell wrong. Yeah. In the seventh round, he was trying to figure it out. In the eighth round, it was over. You know. By the time the eighth round came, he was unable to figure things out for himself. You know. It is what it is, but shout out to them both. Listen, tremendous, huge, tremendous fighters. Okay, I don't take nothing from neither one of them. You know, and let me just say, Rolly keep getting them fights. You know, so they believe in Rolly game. Um, and being that this is just his second loss, you know, it is what it is. But like, shout out to Rolly. Like, I really hope that like you're able to regroup and come back. Okay, it is what it is. Again, congratulations to Cruz who defeated Rolly. All right, this weekend. I said, ooh, these boys, the boy. I said, ooh, them boys got to get they scratch. Mm, yeah, now shout out to that. Now let me just say this. I was gonna put them on my page. Y'all make sure y'all follow me, my blog on Instagram where I drop daily tea, okay? I have daily drops on Instagram. In my comment section. One word, okay? I was gonna post them on my blog, but I decided not to. Yeah. Because like listen, the promo was trash. They didn't really promote that fight like that. Come to find out, they wasn't even the main event. So yeah. Anyway. Oh, and congratulations to the other winner. Okay. I forgot how you say his last name. But yeah. Ooh, I'm not gonna do it. But congratulations to him. He won. Yeah. All right. And y'all saw Earl Spence. Child, they got Earl Spence back up, back outside. But we're gonna talk about that in a minute. Be sure. Or just do me a favor. One, pump your brakes. All right. It is what it is. Just give me 1 second. Pump your brakes, and we're gonna come back to that. Now listen. Congratulations to Shannon Sharp, okay, on his 3 million subscribers. I said, boy, I like that. You know, I think I like that. Shannon Sharp just continues to do it like a G.O. You know, congratulations to him and his team. You know, cause Shannon Sharp got the money. You know, it is what it is. He got the money. Yeah, he got the money. So like, yeah, I'm sure it's a team behind him, and I'm sure they all work really hard to get him to where he is, okay? But ultimately, he is the brand. He is the face. It is what it is. He got to get up every day and do it, okay? Like a G house. So congratulations to him, okay? And Club Shay Shay on 3 million subscribers. I said, wow, that's big. That's huge, okay? Mm-hmm. Shout out to that. Yeah. I haven't saw a Shannon Sharp interview since Monique went. Okay, so yeah, congratulations to him though, who just continues to do his thing. It is what it is. Okay, and then after that, let's move on. And let me just tell y'all something. I might come back through my topics and I might not. Okay. We're just gonna see how the show goes. Let me just tell y'all this. I plan on kicking it. Like it is what it is. Like I usually right now I'm asleep, you know. So like I've been trying to figure out when did I start struggling with getting to work on time. And I don't even know when this started, child. Ugh, eek. I don't, okay? All I know is lately I've been struggling to get out of bed. You know, struggling to get out of bed. And I just had to remind myself tonight that, like, listen, don't beat yourself up. You know, don't be so hard on yourself because normally, chabu, you will be asleep. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Like, I went from being someone who works nights, works overnights, okay, to being able to sleep, okay, through the night. It is what it is. And let me just say, it's different. You know, it's a different beast to have to be up, you know, with y'all this one night, baby. I be tired, okay? But I was telling myself tonight, and just period, overall. Not I didn't even tell myself this tonight. I'm just saying, period, overall. If I get up out my bed, come do this here, listen, you know, I'ma stay. You know, I'ma stay as long as the good Lord allows me. You know, it is what it is. I'm not getting up out my bed. You know, as tired as I be to come out here for a little while or an hour. You know, it is what it is. Now, if it goes an hour, it goes an hour. But I'm looking to go a little longer. It is what it is. So shout out to that. Um, yeah, if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. All right, till I'm satisfied. So anyway, shout out to that. And then after that, let me move on. Okay. And let me just say, this week the news wasn't really newsing, okay? But y'all know it's my job, okay, to deliver it, all right? And like Cat Williams say, I know I'm coming. Y'all know I'm coming, okay? And I'm gonna do the best job when I get there. So shout out to that. Then after that, let's move on. Okay, and let's talk. Hold on. See, this is the thing. When I don't have my show together like that, I didn't have my show together. Let me just say this. Let's talk. Okay, hold on. Let me just say, speaking of Shannon Sharp, though, Offset, that's my boy. Okay, shout out to Offset. 1/3 of the Migos. Y'all know the Migos. That's my boy. Y'all know the Migos is, yeah, okay. He kept it real, y'all, with Shannon Sharp. He did. Yes, he did in a real player way. I said, all right, I loved it. He shot out there. He set up there and gave Shannon Sharp some real advice, okay? Some news he could use. Uh, I said, all right, that's my boy. You know, he gave him some fashion tips. And I said, you know, as a community, I mean, a community, you know, we've been trying, all of us collectively, okay? We've been trying to do what what Offset went up there and did with Shannon Sharp in one segment. You know, it is what it is. Offset went up there and got them together. You know, like I said, in a real player way too. It was cute. You know, it was where Shannon Sharp. I think he felt that. You know, it is what it is. I think he felt that. And I said, go on, Offset. You know, I loved it. Um, and you know, he was just being himself. You know, ultimately, Offset was really just being himself. I think he's a fashion guy. You know, it is what it is. He really, I think he's really into fashion. Um, yeah, I really think that, you know, ultimately, like Uzi, like Yay, yeah. I said enjoys fashion. He likes to dress and stuff. So yeah. I said, look at my boy. He went up there and I felt like them tips was premeditated. Yeah. Anyway, shout out to that though. I'm proud of you. Okay? I'm proud of you. It is what it is. And I take it a step further. I'm proud of Offset for a lot of different reasons. You know, a lot of different reasons. I like the way he carries himself these days. It is what it is. You can tell he growing. Okay? He growing. I see growth there. It is what it is. I feel like he done came a long ways. I do consider Offset to be a man. Yeah, a man now. Let me tell myself now. But I do. I consider him to be a man, and I also could consider Offset to be a businessman too. You know, seriously. For those of us who do or do might not recall, Offset had to allegedly like pay big bucks, no whammies, to get himself, you know, to go solo out of his group. And I just feel like since that move, um, he hasn't really taken it for granted, you know. I feel like he bet on himself and he hasn't been scared to like do the work. You know, it is what it is. He's been grinding ever since. So shout out to Offset, you know, shout out to his growth. Um, yeah, it is what it is. I'm sure. It was very, very scary to take that jump. You know, it is what it is. To take that jump, all right, to ultimately single lane, if you will, a solo lane. And speaking of Offset is on tour right now, I believe. I don't know when the tour ends. I really don't know when it started. Outside of him getting into it with a fan that was saying he wasn't going to be able to carry his own tour, and Offset called him a hater, it wasn't a lot of promo for it. hmm Yeah. Which ultimately made me kind of sad, you know, because you know I want him to see him. I want to see him promote his stuff. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Promote your stuff, boy. Period. So anyway, shout out to that. And then after that, let me move on, okay, to my next topic in my comment section, which is going to be um I should have told my boo to watch my show. I should have told the show's executive producer to watch the show, if he could. Now I know he is asleep. It is what it is, but he definitely could have. It is what it is. Um, Shout out to him. He do so much. So yeah, that's my boo thing. That's my boo thing. Anyway though, he gonna hop on tomorrow. It's gonna be all good. So anyway, shout out to that. But yeah, let's move on, y'all. And let me talk. Let me talk. Let me talk. First of all, the news wasn't newsing like that, okay? It was not, y'all. So it is what it is. I gotta pull some stuff out my butt. Anyway, Lizzo quits. Okay, she hopped online and she basically said she quitting. She quitting music. You know, she's saying, you know, from the time she jumped on this thing, okay, from the time she been online, from the time she been in the industry to the time to now, you know, she just been receiving so much flack, you know, ultimately, which she said she didn't sign up for. You know what I'm saying? So she say she quit. She say she quit. And let me just say this. Eek. You know, my heart goes out to her, you know, for so many different reasons. One being the first reason, you know, some jobs you can quit and then some, I don't think you can, you know, ultimately. Or let me just say, I feel like some jobs you can quit, but it might take you 5 to 10 years to do it. Okay. Ooh, you know, ultimately, I just don't think it's that easy. Um, I don't. I don't. I think some jobs, you know, in the industry, child, you can think you gonna quit, but you can't. You know, it's like, well, it's just a tantrum, you know. It is what it is. And ultimately, I think Lizzo might have one of those kind of jobs, okay? So, word on the curb is Lizzo tries to quit her job, okay? Lizzo threatens, okay, to quit her job, okay? But ultimately, I don't think Lizzo is able to quit, okay? The word on the curb is she want to, all right? Uh, Now, ultimately, let me just say, you know, like I said, I feel sorry for her for different reasons. But Lizzo, if I had to, you know, I don't have any feedback. I don't. I apologize, but it just wasn't a segment this week. I don't have any feedback for Lizzo. All I could say is, regroup, girl, regroup, then recoup, and go back out there. You know, ultimately, you know, stuff is gonna get hard. Like, one thing about me, listen, I do not have it all together. You know, I'll be the first one to tell y'all. It is what it is. I don't have it all together. And I don't have all the answers. But one thing I do personally like about myself is um um I feel like I I had let me just tell y'all, when I went on my spiritual journey some years back, when I started my spiritual journey, one of the things that I wanted to do was know myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I just didn't feel like I knew myself enough, and ultimately I just don't like shocking myself, you know, if that makes sense. Like I just felt like I just didn't know myself enough. You know, I didn't know myself enough. I didn't know God enough. You know, and I wanted to tap in, you know, to those sources, okay? And thank you, Jesus. Ultimately, I was allowed, okay, to do both. Uh, you know, simultaneously. I think that's the way I want to say it. At the same time. Okay. Shout out to that. I was able to do it both, you know, at the same time. God allowed me to find out so much about myself, okay? And him at that time. And one thing about me, like, I like to know myself, period. It is what it is. And, like, ultimately, you gotta know what you can do. You know, you gotta know what you wanna do. You gotta know what you're willing to do. all of these things about you, period. No surprises, you know. Um, Ultimately, I hate surprises. I want to be shocked, especially not by me. Now, let these other folks do what they do. But me, it is what it is. So, like, ultimately, I be like, yeah, I knew I was going to do that, or I knew I was going to react like that, or I knew that, I knew the way I wanted to handle that, you know? And so, like, ultimately, I feel like Lizzo has to just find herself, know herself a little more. Um, because obviously she's running into real life situations, okay, like we all do, that are just rattling her a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Just shaking up her core. It is what it is. And ultimately, I feel like when you run into those real life situations, it is what it is. You That's when you begin to know yourself, the most. Okay? Um Triggers. It's good to know those, okay? And learn to deal with them ultimately and know where you can apply your pressure, because in life pressure will be applied on you, but you will be able to apply it back. Does that make sense? But you gotta know your strengths, you gotta know your weaknesses, you have to know yourself inside, backward, flip it forward. Okay? So anyway, shout out to that. And shout out to Lizzo, who ultimately is trying to quit her job. So anyway, we'll just have to see, all right, how that goes for her. Seriously, seriously, seriously. And then after that, let's talk about Safari, okay? Safari, who been in the news a little bit lately. One, Ray J stopped by his house, gave him a call, had him yelling and screaming and stuff. I said, oh gosh, Safari, don't. Okay, just don't. The Gene Vest was spoken. But let me just say this. Safari, like, he lives in it, okay? The Gene Vest is just, it's under his skin. But anyway, he said he's headed to Gag City, and I was here for it. I was absolutely here for it. I thought it was the cutest thing ever. I hollered. I was really impressed, by the audacity. It was the audacity for me. Um, he said he was going to Gag City, though. He sure did. He said he was going to be there in a jean vest. All right. Shout out to that. He said, but he was going to go in full disguise, but he said he was going to go. And then all of a sudden he turned around and said he wasn't. He was playing. He said he was hacked. I said, oh Lord. I said, I don't think so. I think he can't. Maybe he can't or he won't. um, yeah, go to Gag City. It is what it is. I said somebody probably called him and told him he can't. Uh-huh. Or I bet you won't. Because ultimately, Safari just strikes me as somebody who, like, wasn't playing. It is what it is. Ultimately, I don't think he was playing. Really, truthfully. So anyway, shout out to that though, cause I listen, I you know, mm, I don't know how to put it. I don't, but I thought it was cute. I did. I can't explain it, cause ultimately, Safari he doesn't strike me as somebody who is not over Nikki. Like, I think he really, really, really finally has let the hurt go. I don't think he worried about Nikki like that no more. I really, really don't. Um, I don't. Now I think when he first got with Erica, he was still a really hurt man, you know. And I think he is still dealing with certain stuff, of course. But I ultimately I think he's over Nikki, and I think he's over the fact that they not gonna never get back together and stuff like that. Sometimes it take a long time for that stuff to sink in. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, sink. Like a tank. You know? And for Safari, you know what I'm saying? I think he's there. You know? It is what it is. I think he is finally there. It is what it is. Like, shout out to that. I don't think he worried about Nikki no more. And that's good. Like, ultimately, that's good. Like, I don't know one person, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not no Safari fan. I like Safari, but I'm not really a huge fan of his music or, his reality TV persona. Um, but I am a fan of most people who look like that. So yeah. Ultimately, I don't want to see nobody walking around hurting, you know? For real. Excuse me. I guess I'm just a fan of healing, It is what it is. I'm a fan of that. And you know, Nicki Minaj has moved on. It's time. You know what I'm saying? It's what it is. Ultimately, it's time for Safari to move on. It is what it is. Like, for real, for real. Like, completely move on. And I feel like he doing that. I really do. I feel like he doing that. I feel like he has put in he has taken major steps to do that. You know what I'm saying? To do just that, you know? Because remind you, at first, we barely knew who Safari was. I mean, we knew who he was, you know what I'm saying? But he was trying to make a name for himself, you know what I'm saying? At first. So he was always talking about Nikki at first, you know what I'm saying? He always had to attach himself to her name, to her stardom. You know, it's not giving that no more, you know? It's not giving that no more. And like I said, ultimately, he doesn't seem to be like, you know, just so sad and depressed and hurting. You know what I'm saying? Over Nicki Minaj no more. So yeah, congratulations to him. Congratulations to that. We don't want to see him running around here. Being a hurt man, hurting others. All right, it is what it is. So shout out to that. Shout out to Safari too, who said he gonna go to Gag City. And I believe him. I do. Child, I don't think. I don't think. Ultimately, I don't think nobody can stop Safari from going to Gag City. I don't. I think he'll go. Sure do. I just think he gonna be in full disguise, like he said. Okay. And I also think that he not gonna announce it. So yeah, shout out to that. Like whoever. Now I don't know, I'm just speculating. Y'all know I'm just speculating. I think somebody told him he can't come. And I think whoever told him that don't want him announcing it publicly. Like, no, you ain't doing that. But I do think he gonna go. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I do. I think he gonna go. So anyway, shout out to that. And shout out to Nicki Minaj, who is doing her thing. We're gonna talk about that in a minute. But listen, y'all, for everyone who might or might not know, okay, the Earl Spence and Crawford fight is off the table. Okay? Um, yeah. It's over. They will not be fighting. I was watching I think the channel is Aki, AKHI. I like the channel though. Ultimately, I like that channel. I get a lot of my sports news, my sports tea from over there. So shout out to them. I just don't know how to spell it and all of this. So I can't send y'all over there. Or I would have told y'all to tell them the Shay Renee sent y'all. Y'all know what it is. But listen, y'all, I was watching that channel. And they was, yeah, for real. They was talking about it. They asked the guy, why is Crawford and Spence no longer fighting? Who not sick. I don't know what's going on. But anyway, and the man said, ultimately, he said Spence wanted to fight. Crawford wanted to, he wanted the rematch too. He wanted to extend the fight to Spence. But something about eye surgery and it ain't gonna happen no more, okay? Ultimately, they didn't want to hold Crawford up any longer. That's what the man said. They didn't want to hold Crawford up any longer to be waiting on Earl Spence to get an eye surgery, okay? So those of you who do or do not or might not know, Earl Spence and Crawford will no longer be fighting, okay? And like, listen, I don't know how I feel about that. I don't. I know, I know some people ultimately feel like Earl need to get his scratch. He need to get his leg back. It is what it is. I feel like if Earl feels like he'll run into Crawford later on in their careers or something, it is what it is. But I will say this though. Earl Spence was at the fight, okay, Saturday, and they want him to fight this other guy. Either the guy can fight Crawford or fight Spence. That's weird to me. Earl shouldn't be fighting nobody. If you're not fighting Crawford right now, what is going on? Now, I can't say ultimately Earl Spence do need to fight some other people. Okay, he do. He need to fight some other people before he get back in the ring with Crawford. No ands, ifs, or buts, hunting. But I don't know. It's a lot. It's a lot, and it's weird. The way they trying to swing it and swing it's not working. Ultimately, the reasoning is just weird. I just think that he don't want to fight Crawford no more. It is what it is. I think his team, they probably said pass. Pass on that. So it is what it is. We have yet to see Terrence get in the ring. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about y'all, but I'm ready. I'm ready. Child, I want to see Terrence Crawford fight. It is what it is. I want to see him fight. So we're going to have to see what's going on. I don't know. But you heard it right here, okay? Poopa Stars, Earl Spence will not be fighting Crawford no time soon. Okay, that rematch is off the table, all right? So I guess y'all just got to look forward to Jake Paul fighting Tyson. Y'all nobody wants it. Anyway, shout out to that. And then after that, let me see. Let's talk. Before they start getting into our juicy topics, our juicier topics. Y'all know I always like to start out slow, then speed it up. Y'all know I love me some music, okay? Love it. Love it down, okay? I'm a music connoisseur. So shout out to that. That's why I really be hating that I can't play it on my channel. It's like, ugh, it sucks. Like, first of all, I don't know how y'all learn all of YouTube's rules. What is the rules on the playground? Okay? I need to know that. Because let me tell y'all something. Not knowing all the rules be having me feeling some type of way. For real. It's annoying. For real. Very annoying. Because I tell you, it's this one man that I follow. A shout out to him, by the way, too. Conscious TV. Conscious TV be jamming. Okay? He be jamming. And I'm trying to figure it out. Matter of fact, I have never, ever, ever in my life, it's funny, I've never, ever, ever in my life reached out to Conscious. I don't even know if he has an Instagram. Maybe I will try to find him on IG. And ask him what's the tea with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all know what? When I get my teeth bleached, when I get my teeth bleached, I'm gonna be the next Tia Kim. I'm gonna be on y'all nerves. Yes, indeed. So shout out to that. Oh, it's coming soon too. Uh-huh. Oh yes, it's coming soon too. Probably, I don't know. I don't want to jinx it. So anyway, shout out to that. Just know for everybody that was on my my dental journey with me. I remember I told y'all I was gonna update y'all and blah 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 blah. Okay. So anyway, this year, okay, this year, I'm gonna ultimately finish the job. All right. But anyway, uh, guys, when I get my teeth bleached, it's gonna be a wrap. Okay. I'm gonna be all in y'all face like I got veneers. Y'all gonna think I got veneers. Anyway, shout out to that. And then after that, let me talk. Hold on. Yeah, hold on 1 second. Okay, this is all one story right here. Okay, hold on. This is another one. Yeah, hold on. Let's talk Carlissa. Okay, let's talk Carlissa. Shout out to Carlissa. I like Carlissa. I do. Oh, I'm cold. Anyway, I like Carlissa. I sure do. First of all, I like Carlissa's grind. Okay, it is what it is. I like her hustle. Yeah, shout out to that. Carlissa's a hustler. Period. You could tell she came on the scene. You know, and it was written all over her face. You know that she wanted it. She was gonna do it. Let's do it, do it, do it. Shout out to Blueface too. But yeah, his mama is a star. You know, it is what it is. She is. You know, from one star to another, you can always see it. You know, you see potential. It just be written on folks sometimes. Some people you gotta pull it out of. You like, where that come from? I ain't know yet that ain't. You know, I didn't know yet that ain't. Some folks. Then some folks, it's just written all over them, you know. And Carlissa, she one of them ones, you know. You can just tell. Um, You know, give Carlissa a little wood, a little lighter. Yeah, she might make fireworks out of it. It is what it is. Carlissa make nothing out of something, okay? Y'all remember that story she said, well, Jaden and Blueface came home and ate the last 2 pieces of chicken. Okay, anyway, shout out to that. But, yeah, Carlissa, child, who's starting a podcast, by the way. Shout out to her. Shout out to that. Y'all know I told her she should. I told her, listen, Carlissa, start the podcast or shut up. Okay? Yeah, put the shut to the up. Right away. Real fast. Because she was getting on my nerves. Carlissa she can now. Yeah, if it's a nerve, she can find it. Carlissa's super good at that. Yeah, I think that's why her children tend to not. Yeah. Carlissa know how to get on. Anyway, I used to tell Carlissa, just start the podcast or shut up. Yeah, it is what it is. But she was so busy focused on her reality TV show, which it is what it is. Shout out to her. Congratulations to that. I'm not mad at it. You know, it is what it is. That take a lot too. That take a lot to do. Um, Off the rip, out the gate, this woman was like I said, a hustler. Shoot, it is what it is. Like, this lady doing a reality show. Got hustler written all on it to me, don't it? She went. She said she's skipping over the podcast stuff. Okay, she was going big bucks, no whammy. So I ain't mad at her. But now she done took your girl Shay Renee advice, and she says she is gonna do a podcast. Okay, so anyway, and congratulations to her on that. She's in just recently though, she brought up the fact that she think Diddy and Carisha, oh my god, shine my eyes, was and I got an energy drink too, but I said no, not tonight. Not tonight, y'all, because I don't want to be up to 6 in the morning. I don't, okay? So anyway, shout out to that. I don't. I want to be able to get a little bit of rest in. So anyway, she accused, well, she made the assumption. She didn't accuse him. She just said that she think that Diddy and Young Miami was trying to recruit Krishan. And I said, listen, Carlissa. You didn't say the mouthful, okay? Yes, because first of all, y'all know your girl Shay Renee. I'm here, I'm there, I'm everywhere, okay? To get the tea, all right? So you don't have to. And let me tell y'all, I was paying attention, okay? I was lasered in. I was zoomed in, okay, on Carisha, all right? And all of that inviting she was doing with Krishan. You know what I'm saying? Like, Carlissa didn't tell no lies. They kept inviting Krishan to stuff, okay? Mm-hmm. They did. For real. Um, Young Miami had a birthday party. Krishan was there, okay? I believe that was Diddy's birthday party that Krishan was at, okay? So ultimately, yeah, you know how you be thinking something and then it takes somebody else to put the words to it. Yeah. I was already thinking, what the heck do Diddy want with Krishan? You know? I was already thinking that. It just takes, sometimes it just takes the industry, a little boop, boop, boop. Oh, wow. Well, that's what it was. He likes to party. It is what it is, which I kind of ultimately already knew. I knew that. Because I had been telling y'all, one thing that I noticed about Diddy is he likes to keep young folks around him, okay? It is what it is. He likes to keep young people around him. And I think the young people around him is to get the other young people around him. So, like, it was easier for Carisha, somebody like Carisha, to say, Krishan, hey, come to Diddy's party. You know what I'm saying? Diddy personally wants you to come versus him reaching out. You know what I'm saying? He too big for all of that. He too big for all of that. And ultimately, like, nah, you do it. You know what I'm saying? I got that. That's what you for. And like, I had been peeped that Diddy likes to do that, okay? Because I noticed that he does it not so much with Christian, but with Prince. Um, Before he got Carisha, he was doing it with Prince. It seemed like he was doing it through Prince. You know what I'm saying? If you pay attention to how Diddy move, he was. He was ultimately bringing younger women around him through his son. Okay, um, remind you the girls like Prince. Remind you Prince. Unlike Christian, like Prince. He just uses his celebrity. It is what it is. Like, he takes advantage of being a celebrity kid, okay? He always have, all right? The girls be around Prince, all of them. And at first, Diddy was using Prince to get the girls. He was. It is what it is. You could tell, okay? Um, Even the Justin LA Boy stuff. The Justin LA Boy, even him, some kind of way, he got in with Diddy through Prince. You know what I'm saying? And that's why remind you, Justin had a podcast before Carisha Please, okay? You follow me? It's the younger crowds. He loves the younger crowds. He loves to have the young folks around because the young folks, they just, how to bring usher in the other people. It is what it is. And ultimately that's why people kept thinking that Diddy was messing with the same girls as his sons. Shoot. Because he was. It is what it is. Um so yeah. I do think Carlissa was on to something when she said that they was trying to get Krishan. I do. Absolutely. Sure do. Um Now, let me just say this, though. I think Diddy done got a little sloppy with his pot. Ultimately, it is what it is. He just ain't got a little sloppy with the pot because he was using Carisha to bring a younger crowd around him. I don't know. It was just easier to do, easier to hide when it was Cassie. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. Because all the girls, and it's the same thing though, same recipe, same sauce. All the girls, he gets a it girl that all the girls be wanting to be around. All the girls, heck, I hate to say it, but want to bump purses with. I mean, it is what it is. Like, the girls loved Cassie, okay? They did. So ultimately, it's like he gets a young it girl that all the girls want, all the boys want, and boom, okay? But with Young Miami, he just got a little sloppy, I feel like. You know what I'm saying? He got a little sloppy. But ultimately, I feel like him and Young Miami, child, they was finna run off and do this for however long, okay? Cassie, LaRod, the, the alphabet people, all of them, okay? They blew the doors off of this stuff, for real. If you ask me, you know what I'm saying? Because the cycle was just finna continue. And that's why when Cassie first came out and told us everything that she endured with Diddy, I said, well, hot damn. She didn't spill Carisha tea. I knew it, okay? I knew it off the rip. I said, well, this is exactly what Carisha doing now, Because Diddy was so gun-ho, okay, on us knowing that, like, that's not my woman. She not my woman, He wanted to remain single. He wanted everybody to know he was single. I'm not claiming her. She not my woman. And I think, ultimately it was because, child, because you can get her. You can get her. You can have her. You can play with her. You know, it is what it is. And like, he likes more than one woman. Okay, it is what it is. Diddy likes more than one woman, like they say. Allegedly, he likes to party. Um, so like, yeah, he was finna bring out. Ain't no telling how many young things, pretty young things that Carisha has brought around. It is what it is. Don't get it twisted. Like they want nobodies. They want the nobodies and the somebodies too. It is what it is. Um, so yeah, shout out to Carlista though for bringing that up because ultimately, yeah, that didn't go. Yeah, it didn't go. Like it didn't go over my head. You know what I'm saying? I was paying attention to it. Mhm. I was zoomed in on it. I was trying to pay attention to why Carisha was taking a liking to Krishan. You know what I'm saying? Not saying she can't, but like she was. You know what I'm saying? A huge, huge, huge liking. It was weird. All right. But anyway, after that, let's move on. Okay. And let's talk Tiana Taylor real quick, which I should have talked about Tiana Taylor before I talked about this. Ugh. Tiana Taylor, word on the curb is Tiana Taylor is trying to get a judge to do a lot. Ultimately, it is what it is. Like, child, listen. I said, if I ain't never, like, that's why being ordinary people, like John said, that just ain't it. You know? Shout out to everybody ordinary, but y'all ain't never want that. I ain't never wanted that. It's it sucks. Too much come with that. You know what? I take that back. Not enough comes with it. Okay. Anyway, let's get into this story though. For those of y'all who don't do or do not know, Tiana Taylor and Iman Shumpert, they're going through a divorce. Black love, black beautiful couple. You know what I'm saying? I was rooting for them hard too. Cause those of you who might not know, Tiana Taylor used to mess with Brandon. What's his name? Brandon Jennings, I believe. Brandon Jennings. Jennings? Child. It is what it is. Brandon, I'm sorry. Ultimately, you just like if I'm struggling with it, you didn't make enough. You didn't slang enough, child. But anyway, Tiana Taylor used to mess with him, right? But then ultimately, he started messing with her friend, okay, and got her friend pregnant. So Tiana was, Tiana was sick. Okay, it is what it is. And then she ended up getting with Iman. All right, Shumpert. Y'all know I'm a sports girl. Shumpert, that's my boy. Okay. I liked him. I liked him. When he was over there. Ultimately, I done forgot where he came from, but y'all know where he was. Okay, when he was over there with J.R. Smith. Ugh. I just can't think that far back right now. A Nick? He was a Nick, I believe. Yeah, it was a Nick. He was a Nick. I ain't never been a Nick fan. But I like Shumpert. I like Shumpert. I liked him and J.R. Smith. And ultimately, when they came over to us, when we got them with the Cavs, I was happy. Okay? So anyway, shout out to that. I've been a Iman fan since he played for the Cavaliers. All right? But anyway, oh, child, him and his wife, they divorcing, okay? They divorcing. Word on the curb is he allegedly cheated on the woman. The man cheated on his wife, child, allegedly, okay? And they say Tiana really didn't even want to leave her mom, but I don't know what he doing. It was a side chick that came out and said he be stinking. Yeah, ultimately, they said somebody be stinking. I said, oh, Lord, what they do to that? Anyway, so you funky and you just, okay, anyway. don't want to be faithful, child. Anyway, so why on purpose, she didn't even want to leave her husband though, but he doing his thing. Okay. He was so she had to leave, okay? And now she done left. Um, he got somebody, just like a man. You know what I'm saying? They always move on faster. Always. Women usually take their time, usually. Not the same in every situation, but most of the time, guys, they always find somebody quick, fast, and in a hurry, and he allegedly has a girlfriend. It is what it is. They calling this person his girlfriend. Um, the girlfriend be over. Okay, can you come over? Come over type thing. And Tiana Taylor is ultimately she asking the judge to like, listen, stop this. Stop this. Like I don't want my kids to meet this person. I don't want my kids around this person. And this is all alleged. Allegedly, she's asking the judge to like put their foot down and stop Shumpa from having overnight visits. I said, eek, But let me say this, y'all know your girl Shay Renee love a good comment section. I was in a comment section just recently, and it was a lot of people saying that like they have dealt with court systems, they have saw where judges have put that order in. I said, money. That's where the money come in, honey. Because as a poor person, chava, the poor could never, that I know of, you know what I'm saying? Child, in a regular person's world, baby, you just gotta get over that. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Like, eventually, you gotta get over that. Or go to jail. So anyway, shout out to Tiana Taylor. Her big bucks, and just having this kind of pull. It would be interesting to see where this story goes, Lord. I can't wait to see. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's gonna happen? Who the judge gonna side with? Is the judge gonna tell her she lost her? Is she at her rabbit mind? You know, or will Iman have to focus on his children? Because ultimately, a lot of people feel like Tiana is jealous, and possibly wants her husband back. But Tiana is allegedly saying that no, this is affecting our child. Ultimately, this is affecting our child. She is confused, and she is going to need therapy, to understand, why her daddy, is ultimately with a new woman now. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to y'all. Shout out to Tiana Taylor, Iman, and them big bags. Okay. We'll be watching this story. We're gonna have to see where it goes. All right. Anyway. Then after that, let's move on. And let's talk Stevie J. Stevie J want to square up with Diddy, okay? Why don't I bet Stevie J wants a piece of 50, not Diddy, 50. Child. And we all said now 50. I mean, we all said now Stevie. For real. You sure? But let Stevie J tell it he ready to whip him up, child. Whip on him like potatoes. And I said, oh Lord. You want to is one thing. You able to do it, Stevie, gonna be another. Okay. Anyway, shout out to that. Stevie J didn't got upset though, honey. He done got really, 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 really mad. That 50 Cent is trolling him ultimately and asking him about that video and the accusations that Little Rod made about him in the lawsuit. Now, for those of you who don't know, there is a guy suing Diddy that brought Stevie J up in a lawsuit, okay? Excuse me. He ultimately said that Diddy used Stevie J as like to bait him in, basically saying that like, hey, um, if you want this, then you got to get down like he did, and ultimately showed him a video of a man, two men together, okay? And allegedly, the man wasn't even Stevie J. And I said, well, wow, well, why? I don't know, that's weird. You know what I'm saying? To me, that's weird that they allowed that. If it wasn't him in the video, why would you allow that in the... But I use my common sense. I guess because Diddy brought him up. It don't matter if it wasn't him in the video. Diddy brought him up, Diddy used him, so still, you know what I'm saying? But it's crazy, because allegedly it wasn't Stevie J. But now, Stevie J is mad, he hot, he heated, and he's sticking by Diddy. Let me just say that, he's sticking by Diddy. And he calls out 50 Cent. Now, let me just say this, Stevie, you know, it's like people used to tell us when something happened and we was mad and we was a kid, baby, tough titty, okay, tough, a tough titty, it is. You know what I'm saying? Ultimately, because like it's like you mad, scratch your eye and get glad, scratch your eye and get glad. You know what I'm saying? Cause like, boy, boy, boy. 150 Cent ain't worried about you like that. He not. You know what I'm saying? He understands his position in all of this. He's taunting you, okay? Because some alleged news has gotten out about you. And now the ball is in your court. You're mad. You know what I'm saying? I don't have nothing to be mad about. You do. The world is talking about you and what you've been doing behind closed doors lately. So like, boo-hoo, cry me a river type stuff. Two, why would I stop what I'm doing, drop what I'm doing to help you get a bag? Because Stevie J is saying like put the gloves on, they could do like a celebrity boxing type of thing. You know what I'm saying? And 50 Cent is like, 50 Cent probably like, make it make sense. It don't. You can't. It won't. You know what I'm saying? Type of thing. And so anyway, ultimately Stevie J just mad and he gonna be mad. Unless he can run down on 50, which I don't believe he can, like it's nothing he can do, but try to prove his innocence, which I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Because ultimately I have told y'all, honestly, in my hearts of all hearts, I do feel like Stevie J is bi. I do. I think he's bi. And I think that he has a personal relationship with Diddy. You know what I'm saying? Um, Outside of business. So that's not saying that he is romantically involved with Diddy. But I do think he has a personal relationship with Diddy. You know what I'm saying? Outside of business. So some of the stuff that they're accusing Diddy of doing, me personally, I think Stevie J has done it. With him, beside him, in the same house, it don't matter. For money, yeah. all of that, okay? Because remind you, they are alleging that Diddy will pay people, okay, male and female, to do, to have the S word. You know, it is what it is. He'll pay you for that. Stevie J strikes me as someone who will do it. Okay? It is what it is. Now, is this a fact? No. This is just my opinion, okay? So then that just means that this is alleged, all right? And not factual, okay? In fact, everything I say here is for entertainment purposes, okay? My entertainment and yours, all right? So let's get entertained. It is what it is. And then after that, let me move on. All right? And speaking of 50 Cent, 50 Cent, okay, goes toe to toe with his baby mama, all right, over the S worker allegations, okay, streetwalker, you know, it's a new term for it now. It's a new term for a streetwalker, okay, but ultimately his that's what his child's mother is being accused of. You know, she's being accused of walking the streets in the daytime though with Diddy, walking beaches. Okay, okay, do that. Walk beaches now, child. Hmm. Allegedly for a monthly fee. Okay, a monthly fee. All right, to just make yourself available when I say so. Okay, you say when I say so. Yeah, like that. That's how Diddy move. You said what? I said just like that. Like Ludacris said. So anyway, when the news broke, okay, of Lil Rod's amended lawsuit, I said, oh God, here we go, here we go, here we go. Y'all know he hired Tyrone Blackburn, child. Tyrone, don't come for me, Tyrone. I'm just saying. He done amended his lawsuit, okay? Meaning switched it up a bit, you know, changed, added some things. And now through his amended lawsuit, he's saying um that Carisha, a woman named Jade, Carisha, a woman named Jade, and Carisha, Jade, and his baby mama, 50 Cent baby mama, Daphne Joy, okay, was all streetwalkers, okay, and allegedly on Diddy's payroll to walk beaches, okay, and do whatever else he pay them to do, all right? When 50 Cent got that news, he was upset. He got mad. He went off, okay? Uh, he called on one online and, you know, uh, said he would be filing for full custody of his child. Now listen, 50, I know you are used to winning in court, but I don't think it's gonna be that easy. In fact, I think like this is gonna be, yeah, I think that ultimately this is gonna be the fight of your life, okay? I just do. It is what it is. Secondly, um, the baby mama, you know, she jumped online and she said she's really, really tired of 50. She's tired of 50. And like, she also denied it. You know, she denied it and she said she can't wait to see him in court. You know, ultimately she just, you can tell, child, she tired of 50. You know what I'm saying? And she also said that like the R word her, you know. She said, you know, well, you got so much to say about Diddy, though. Let's talk about you R wording me. And physically, you know, doing, causing harm to me, you know? And I was like, whoa, you know? And 50 Cent, he denied it, but he backed away fast. You know, he got the heck up out of there, you know, once those allegations start flying. And I will just say this, though. People are saying that this is not her first time saying that, okay? And they are saying that she is not the first woman who has said that about 50 Cent. And I said, whoa, I eek, you know? So ultimately, like I said, he got the heck up out of there. You know, Usain Bolt. But he did say, you know, he'll just see her in court. Um, Now, let me just say, that's a lot. Okay, that's a lot. And y'all know my saying. Nobody wins, okay, when a family feud. And I have a show up, okay, commenting with Shay Renee on my channel. It's a co-parenting show. I go through how I feel about co-parent from A to Z, okay? It is what it is. I will not relive that right here, right now on the show for Daphne or 50, but I will tell them, like, yeah, go ahead, go over there and watch it, all right? Ultimately, everything I feel like you need to know and your guide to co-parenting, all right? It is what it is. And let me just say this, Daphne, yeah, wishing all parties well, okay? Because yeah, custody and all of that type of stuff, that's a huge battle, you know? That's a huge battle, all right? Um, and then ultimately, it's just, I don't know, it's crazy. 50 Cent somebody he gonna take the little boy, like, what? What you, what's you, oh, wow. It's a lot, okay? Um, but I really never, this is my comment section with news and opinion link, and I just told the news, but I really don't know what my opinion is on that. I really, so far, I don't have much of an opinion on that. I want to keep watching the story and see where it goes, okay? But ultimately, 50 Cent and his baby mama are going toe to toe, okay? Head up over the situation with Diddy. Now let me just say, I will say this though. Daphne, um, let me say two things before I get out of here on that. Daphne, you've been around Diddy for a very long time. No, you don't have to tell us. One, you don't have to tell us what you do with your pum pum. Absolutely not. Um, and two, you don't really have to disclose your finances. But, I will say, if you're accused of being paid for such and such services, excuse me, your financial records do need to be exposed. It is what it is. Okay, yeah, sorry, baby, we're gonna need to see those. It is what it is, you know. So anyway, shout out to that and Young Miami too. Young Miami too. Young Miami too. Because Carisha has come out and denied that she gets $250,000 a stipend, okay, to do XYZ for Diddy. She's denied that. But a lot of people say that they can recall her saying that. Where the clips are, I don't know. Where the clips. Because I'm here, I'm there, I'm everywhere, but I haven't heard Carisha say that. I have yet to hear Carisha say exactly what she making, you know? It is what it is. And then let me just say this before I get out of here. I got to. Because I owe it to y'all. Y'all know last week I was saying, what Jade is on Diddy's payroll? Think, I think it could be the same Jade that Offset used to mess with. Mm-hmm. Yep. And let me tell you the reason why I say that. Um, well, one, because I just couldn't figure out what Jade, another Jade. and it could very well possibly not be that Jade, but I think it's that Jade. And the only reason why I think it's that Jade, another reason I think it's that Jade is because Offset was recently seen around Diddy. Mm-hmm. You put them two and two together, I believe it's that Jade. Okay? So that's in my comment section exclusive. All right? Straight off the dome from your girl Shay Renee. Y'all know I be thinking about everything. Don't nothing get past me. So we'll see. We'll see if it comes back true. Okay? Anyway, that's an exclusive, all right? I dropped that. Dropped that off on y'all like that. I dropped that off on y'all like that. Then I backed up off of it. It is what it is. Shout out to that. I'm a hard worker, hard thinker. Then anyway, after that, let me move on. Hold on, hold on. Let me see something real quick. Uh, oh, oh yeah. All right. I got it. Bow and a ribbon. I got this. So anyway, though, y'all, yeah, that's crazy. And I'll take it a step further, though. Um, Diddy. Wow. Diddy, y'all. You know, let's just break down some of the stuff that he's being accused of. He's being accused of having um a really high appetite for the S word, right? Physical pleasure, intercourse, you know. He's been accused of having a high appetite for that. Why would he have a high appetite for that? Why? What's some of the reasons? Being on, being under substances, you know, ultimately being under the influence can make your appetite be abnormally high. What else? Having a bunny ranch. I mean, ultimately, if you run in a bunny ranch, your appetite for it might be high, you know? Because he's been accused of ultimately um he's been accused of ultimately running a whole house. A whole house. It is what it is. Like almost like huge Hugh Hefner type thing, you know, um I got it. I got it. And I don't know, but it's crazy, you know what I'm saying? Like you ask yourself, why would somebody let's say this is true, right? Let's say that what Lil Rod said about him is true. Let's say that he is ultimately paying one woman $250,000 a month, another woman $100,000 a month, and another woman $100,000 a month for his pleasure and other people's pleasure. Why? Why would he do that? His appetite is that high. You see what I'm saying? It seems like it's for him, but it's for other people too. You know, like again, um, he is being accused of having somewhere where people can come to and party. You know, it is what it is. Have a funky good time, you know, indulge in ultimately in substances, you know, illegal substances and women, you know. It makes sense. It makes sense. Cause like ultimately, if it was him by himself, I don't think he would. mm, I don't think he would. It would be so evident, you know. Like if it was just for him, Young Miami might be the only woman, you know. I don't know. I don't know. I can't explain it, but it doesn't seem like it's ultimately just for him, you know. It does. It seems like it's for other people too, type of thing. I mean, I could be wrong. I could be wrong, you know? But yeah, it's crazy. That's another thing too. You know, he could pay a woman, you know, really, really well because, like, you know, ultimately you might have to do things with other people, you know. It might not just be me. It might not just be me, you know. And so, like, that's probably why, you know, the pay is so good too. You know what I'm saying? Because it's one thing, like for instance, I'm gonna say, for Young Miami's, right? From Young Miami's, let me just say, for somebody like Young Miami, right? Young Miami, I feel like Young Miami would, how could I put it? Oh, let me see. Ultimately, I feel like she would run, dive at the opportunity to be a sugar baby for Diddy. You know what I'm saying? Ultimately, like, just be with him. Be with him, sleep with him only. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta you gonna have to add some zeros, a whole lot of zeros to that to make it appealing to just be with anybody. You know, like, I'm your sugar baby, but I gotta mess with whoever you say. You know, ultimately, I'm not gonna just be with you. You know, I have to indulge with other people. Yeah, that's gonna come with it. Yeah, yeah, Young Miami. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Ultimately, you know, that might explain the money. I mean, it just is what it is. But like, I'll tell you girls one thing. Y'all should have to bring y'all financials to court. It is what it is, okay? If you're denying being paid for, and intercourse, if you're denying being paid for that, then bring your bring your statements in here. Okay, bring your statements. Okay, and as we go over these statements, okay, we say right here, okay, December. Okay, that's what we could say. Okay, December the 5th. Okay, he was late. He was a little late, okay? But we're gonna say December the 5th. Okay. Someone wired you $75,000. For what? You know, like, just, that's it. You know, and you can just say it was for my rent, my car note, and to take my son to Disney. I mean, it is what it is. Like, but you finna tell us though. You gonna tell us though. We gonna go all the way through it. We finna go all the way through it though, because we gonna make it make sense. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing though. We gonna make it make sense. And like ultimately, yeah, we'll be able to figure out if you lying or not. It is what it is. Now, like, and for real, who knows? It might work in that lady's favor. Because somebody like Daphne has been around Diddy for some time now. Okay? Daphne has been around Diddy. She has. She been with Diddy. Around Diddy, with Diddy. She been with Diddy, okay? Um, Heck, it seemed like we knew that Daphne was with Diddy before 50 Cent did. 50 Cent didn't even know that his baby mama was messing with Diddy. She been messing with Diddy for a long time, okay? With that being said, it might even work out in her favor if she can come to court and be like, okay, so here's my bank statements for the last 6 months. Diddy only gave me money one time. You know, like, might actually even work in her favor to say that, like, hey, I'm not a sugar baby, you know? It is what it is, but like ultimately, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Like the tea is getting spilled, okay? Like we are finding out all kinds of stuff that we didn't know at first. You know what I'm saying? Like we had no clue. Shoot, I'll take it a step further. Like even Gilbert Arenas. When Gilbert Arenas said, that women be getting paid to mess with athletes, we didn't know that. Like we knew it, but we didn't know the details. You know what I'm saying? Like it be taking an insider to give the inside scoop. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Like he let us in. He said, baby, basically, he said it's a stipend. Okay? It is what it is. It's like a stipend. A monthly stipend. Child, we didn't know that. We did not know that. Okay? That was funny as heck. All right. Child, we was not ready for that. I don't know about y'all, but I wasn't ready for that. Period. Okay? So it is what it is. Yeah. Child. He blew the doors off that thing, didn't he? Now remind you, Jada Waiter say the sports boys don't they don't Jada Waiter say and ain't no money there. You know, let Jada Waiter tell it. The boys got advisors in sports. They just ain't got no money like that. You know, not like the rappers. So I can only imagine what the stipend is for the people messing with the rappers, child. Okay. So anyway, shout out to them. You know, shout out to LaRod, Give It a Riz, everybody, okay, letting us in, okay? Letting us in. Now we understanding how it go. You know what I'm saying? How it go. So shout out to that. And let me just say this before I get out of here. I'm gonna keep my eyes on this story, y'all. Period. Especially as far as that Jade situation goes. Like, yeah, I'm telling y'all now, I'm gonna be watching her from this day forward. I'm gonna start watching her and paying attention too. Cause I take it a step further. It's crazy how she is no longer with 6ix9ine either. You know what I'm saying? And she not with 6ix9ine no more. And then a Jade then came up. You know, yeah. Period. Shout out to that. You ain't with 6ix9ine no more, and now Jaden came up in this lawsuit. Child, what's going on with you? Okay. Anyway, I'm keeping my eyes on that. 100%. You know what I'm saying? Because I really want to know what Jade it is. Period. Ooh, y'all, and it's gonna really give us some clues if Carisha be on Jade's page. Okay, so shout out to that. But anyway, after that, let me move on and let me talk. Yay is on the social media cleanse. Okay, yeah. In social media cleanse news, Kanye West, Yay, he on a cleanse. Okay, it is what it is. He didn't got mad at whatever and hopped off line, child. He gone. I said, oh Lord. I said maybe it's what Uncle Luke just said about him recently, saying like he canceled. You know, and it's gonna be hard for him to come back from that. I said, well, maybe that probably ruffled his feathers. He probably didn't like that. He probably ain't got no response for it either. No, and probably really is his reality. So, child, he's somewhere trying to figure out what freak he gonna say. You know what I'm saying? Because you know he coming. Y'all know he coming. One thing about Kanye, like Cat Williams say, you know he coming. Okay? So anyway, shout out to that. Then after that, let's talk rap girls. Congratulations to Nicki Minaj, who sells out Madison Square. Okay, that's a big deal. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. That's something like a big deal. All right? Congratulations to Nicki. Yes. Like, that's hard to do. It is what it is. Madison Square? Bye. Y'all know that's Jay-Z territory. It's what it is. So congratulations to her. Doing big things still. After all this time rapping. And then what else? Super Bass goes diamond, I believe. So yeah, congratulations to her. Her stuff still selling. And then congratulations to Ice Spice, everyone who wins. Okay, Ice Spice won a new hip hop award tonight at iHeart. I believe it was at the iHeart Awards. Child, listen, I'm here, I'm there, I'm everywhere, but I was a little tired today. Okay, it is what it is. But congratulations to the rap girl on her win. Now, let me just say this. A lot of y'all felt like she was robbed. Y'all felt like y'all felt like Sexy Red was robbed, and that was really her award. Um, I don't know. You know, I don't know how to feel about that. I don't know. All I know is they say Sexy Red got the streets on lock. You know, it is what it is. Like they say, the club is all Sexy Reds. You know, but you know, Ice Spice is that girl though. You know, so let them tell it. I don't know. Sexy Red got stuff on lock though. Let them tell it. Now let me just say this. She coming around the mountain. Mm-hmm. She is. Because one thing about Sexy Red, child, she wearing me thin. Like a tire. Yeah, absolutely. Shout out to that. When she first came out, I said, oh my God, please get this little ratchet girl off my TV. Yeah. Yeah, I could take it. I didn't like it. It is what it is. I didn't like it. Child, but like, she keep coming. You know, like I said, she keep coming. It is what it is. Like, she won't get out my eye. me or nobody else's. I mean, it is what it is. Her team, they doing a heck of a job. It is what it is. Sexy seems to be not going nowhere. All right. Anytime soon. So, and she allegedly getting 200K a show. So I don't think she too mad about Ice Spice winning that award, okay? It is what it is, because that's what I was trying to tell y'all, like, Sexy is allegedly winning in real life, okay? Uh, while they letting Ice Spice run around, for the looks, the looks of it. Ice Spice has the look, allegedly, okay? So they letting her come out, pop out, do all the award shows or whatnot, whatnot, whatnot. But Sexy Red getting the money, allegedly. She getting the money, excuse me, and she got all the hype, okay? And if you let the streets tell it like it is what it is, it's word of Sexy Red, shoot. All these other girls is just in it, okay? So anyway, shout out to that. And congratulations to Sexy Red, who, again, what she doing, it might not just be my thing like that. Yeah, she definitely got that Drake cosign. And that's another thing though. I think that Drake do like her. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I think he took a liking to her. Now, I do think that Drake is an opportunist, okay? It is what it is. Drake love the new hot artists. He gonna keep doing that. He gonna attach himself to the hot people. Speaking of which, I don't know why there ain't no hot men right now. Boss Man D-Lo? That's it? Okay. Anyway, which you didn't let Gorilla smoke you on your song. Okay, anyway. I ain't mad at it though. I ain't mad because Glorilla, it is what it is. She seasoned, at this point over Boss Man D-Lo anyway. But yeah, y'all. Sexy Red got the streets on lock. She do. And it is what it is. I guess they'll be cleaning up soon. It is what it is. I guess they'll be cleaning up soon. We'll see Sexy winning some awards this year. I'm willing to bet. But then again, I don't know. I don't know. They might play her like they be playing Kodak Black. Y'all know Kodak Black love to say they be doing him wrong. It is what it is. Like, they do the ghetto and ratchet wrong. So, I don't know. But anyway, congratulations to Sexy Red and her family on that generational wealth that she over there building for them, okay? It just is what it is. I ain't mad at it at all, all right? But anyway, shout out to that. And then after that, let me move on to JT. Congratulations to rap girl JT, who is on tour and doing her thing, okay? Yeah. Shout out to JT. She doing her thing. She said, and she got online the other day and she just expressed her gratitude. She said she couldn't be happier. She acknowledged God. She acknowledged the blessings that he keeps sending her way, and she said it's all through music. I don't know if that was a slug or whatever. I don't think she would do that, to Carisha. But I don't know. I don't know, okay? Because JT been turning up lately. It is what it is. And, she see all this stuff going on just like we do. So anyway, I don't know if that was bug or not. You know what I'm saying? Basically, she's saying, like, yeah, she got to where she is off of music. You know what I'm saying? Not selling what Sukiyana talking about selling. You know what I'm saying? What Suki said she getting rid of. It is what it is. But yeah, congratulations to JT, who got a new mixtape on the way too. She said it'll be here. All right. I didn't get wind, but anyway, she got a mixtape called The City Cinderella. All right. So congratulations to JT. And yeah, shout out to that. We waiting on the music. Rap girl. It is what it is. And then after that, let's talk Cash Doll having a baby. Cash Doll is having a little girl. Oh my God. That's so cute. Her and her baby daddy didn't waste no time, did they? Mm-hmm. Try they having them kids back to back, like Drake said, and I ain't mad at it. That's cute. If you can do it, I tell people that. Well, I'm telling y'all now, if you can have your babies back to back, have your babies back to back. I love it. You know what I'm saying? I never thought that was something I wanted to do. Um, like my first kids, I wanted my kid to go to school before I had my next kid. And like that's exactly the way I did it. But like the last two, you know what I'm saying, they was back to back, and I recommend it. Just watching them grow up together. Now it was hard, you know what I'm saying, extremely hard on me, extremely hard on my body, child, and to the point where I said I was done. I ain't having no more, you know what I'm saying. But I still recommend it. You know, if I could do it all over again, I would. Just seeing them grow up together. You know what I'm saying? It's cute. I love it. So anyway, shout out to Cash Doll and her baby daddy. Okay, Tracy. Who they made another baby. Congratulations to her, Keisha. Okay. Cash Doll said she gonna be dropping the cash stuff soon. She said she gonna give it to her baby. Yeah, she said she letting the other girls have the doll thing. Asian doll, you can have it. It is what it is. She don't want it no more. She gonna be going by Keisha, okay? It is what it is. I guess she'll be all right. We ain't never had no rap girl named Keisha, have we? Mm-mm. No. So anyway, shout out to that. She ain't got nobody she gotta share it with. And then after that, Akbar V, last but not least, Akbar V said she got a call from Beyonce. Mm-hmm. Didn't nobody believe that shit. Child, didn't nobody believe Akbar. Child, nobody. Okay? But I think she was manifesting. And that's cute. You know, it is what it is. Keep your head up. Shoot. Because she, I don't know, she didn't manifest some kind of some kind of action between her and Drake. Okay? So shout out to that. It is what it is. And then after that, I basically then came to the end of my show, y'all. We can do some Q&As or talk about some of the stuff that I already talked about, but like, yeah, it is what it is. I done came to the end of a show. I had so much fun with y'all. Speaking of Akbar V, she on the social media cleanse still though. I think she's somewhere trying to get it together though. I do. Yeah. I think Akbar got some type of little opportunity though. It is what it is. I do. Some. I don't know what it is. We'll just have to wait and see. But I know she been quiet. I know she was talking about leaving Atlanta. She was talking about either moving to LA or Houston. I think she moved to LA though. Well, you know, I don't think she left at all. She's somewhere laying low. I don't think she moved, but I definitely think she's visiting LA. I think she visiting LA. You know, ultimately, I think that was the best thing for her, too. Hey, boy, we don't need to be in Houston. Try for what? I mean, don't get it twisted, though. Houston got a lot going on. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Houston got a lot going on. Sometimes I be wanting to move. Sometimes I don't. You know, it is what it is. But if the opportunity presents itself, I'ma go. Okay. Shout out to that. And I don't know. We'll just see. But like, yeah. Houston is that, you know. Houston is that, and it got a lot of opportunity. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing that I do give it. It got opportunity. Like if I was a content creator like Funny Mike or something like that, I probably would move to Houston. You know what I'm saying? I probably would have been and moved to Houston. But I'm not. I'm not that kind of content creator. So It is what it is. I don't have no reason to. But you know, if the opportunity present itself and like I needed to go, then I'ma go. But I'm not just dry leaving my city. I'm not gonna do that, child. Like I thought about it, but I don't have no reason to do that. Like this, I don't know. I don't know. I used to want to do that when I was younger, but now, no. Somebody gonna have to offer me some money. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, hey, yeah, a job, for a job. My honey, he get offered a new job. We out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I never, ever, 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 ever been the type of person that was like I felt like I was tied down to my city. No, I'm not. You know what I'm saying? No, absolutely not. Now, I do be fearful of moving. Of course, a lot of people are. But I ain't tied down. Not like I'm not, like I'll go, you know, for the opportunity. But it just has to be an opportunity. You know what I'm saying? It really do. Like, yeah. Like, I'm not just gonna move because um I'm bored, you know, or people move for different reasons. You know, it is what it is. I used to want to leave my city because it was boring. It is very boring. You know, but the older I get, I like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, what am I, you know, like, how crunk do I need it to be? You know what I'm saying? It's just, it's really about opportunity and money now. And people who look like that, though. People look like that. I love seeing people who look like that. You know, it is what it is. You know, they'll tell you some cities um are more welcoming to people who look like that. You know, like in Atlanta. You know, they'll tell you all the time. First of all, Atlanta has always been known to be like the Mecca. You know what I'm saying? The Mecca for us. You know, like they just act like people down there, you know, are doing good. You know what I'm saying? They look out for each other. They bosses in Atlanta type thing. You know, it's like not hard to come up, you know what I'm saying, down there. Like that's what I've been hearing for years and years and years since I was a kid. And yeah, I mean they just say that. They say that about Atlanta, but so everybody goes there. Everybody goes there. Everybody runs there, y'all. For real. And like, yeah, I don't know. Ultimately, me, me, I really wouldn't want to go to Atlanta. I would though, but I really wouldn't want to. Um, just based off of the crime. You know? If you let people tell it, the crime is so bad. Like I ain't got time for that. I ain't got time for that. And ultimately, like, I believe it. You know, I believe it because everybody, like, it's so many people in Atlanta that got money. You know what I'm saying? Allegedly. So you got all of these rappers and then the girls that the rappers mess with. Yeah, I believe it. They be acting like Atlanta crime is. I ain't got time for that. You know what I'm saying? Like ultimately, I don't even know how they be like. How do they like? How I don't know how they surviving in Atlanta. Like basically, like in other words, like when Raging A house was broken into. Yeah, that's what I was just about to say. When Raging A house was broken into, like how was that just the first time? You know, like in other words, like if I lived in Atlanta, I would never want to leave home. If you got, let's say you got 3 chains, you're gonna have to take them with you everywhere you go. Like it's weird. I can't explain it. Like, and I know they insurance, that stuff should be crazy. Like they insurance rates is probably through the roof. Cause that's what I was gonna say. Everybody house get broken into down there. You know what I'm saying? So like, could you imagine? I mean, I know, I get it. They make it work. They be having big Cubans, big this, big that, big nuts. Ultimately, you know what I'm saying? Cause I still don't see like, for instance, what do they do? They have security. Um, I know they be living in gated neighborhoods, but their houses still be getting broken into. So it's just weird. I don't know. I can't even like I'm thinking of people like Jada Waiter, ultimately. Like Jada Waiter. When she leave her house, same house car, yeah, everybody's stuff get broken into down there. So it's like when they leave, what are they doing? Having house sitters? Like, this is a lot. I'll tell you that now. And I'm weird about my stuff. Like, I'm weird about my stuff. Like, don't come stealing my stuff that I work hard for. I am. I don't know how the women survive down there. Now, the men is one thing. You know, the men is one thing. But the women, like, come on now. Like, for instance, if I was rich in Atlanta, I wouldn't want to flouse nothing. Like, how do you be so flousy when you know people gonna come want to steal your stuff? That's weird. For a woman, don't nobody want to deal with that. I can tell you right now, don't nobody want to deal with that. You know what I'm saying? That would make me just be the plainest Jane ever. You know? I wouldn't be flossy. And like, who don't want to enjoy their money? You know what I'm saying? Because I could tell y'all right now, like, I want me a watch. I sure do. I want me, I don't know. I don't know. But ultimately, like, when I get my money right, when I get my money the way I want it, I'm give me a watch. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want a watch first. Cubits and stuff, all of that is secondary. All of that is later. You know what I'm saying? I don't even really have to have a Cuban, but a watch, yeah, I want a watch. You know what I'm saying? A nice watch. So with that being said, like, man, I ain't got time to be freaking out over my stuff all the time. Try by. But anyway, yeah, certain cities is doing better. I know that's right. I know that's right, CJ the cat. I'd rather have my peace. Yeah, for real. Me too. Me too. Ultimately, because I don't do all of that. Like, I'm weird. I'm weird. Like, even when I go out of town, I'm real weird. But yeah, it is what it is. But like, yeah, now I'm gonna get what I want though. You know, ultimately, I'm gonna get what I want. But at the same time, like, I'm not no flousy person like that, especially because if I gotta worry about my stuff, like that just weirds me out. It's just do it. I don't care. Insurance, all of that. You know what I'm saying? You know? Still, it was still yours. And somebody still took it. And you'll never get it back. Like some stuff, even though you get a check for it, like insurance will write you a check for it. So what about the fact that like you can't go buy it no more? Like it's crazy. Like sentimental stuff or stuff you really like, I don't know. I can't explain it. So like, yeah. But I'm like that now. You know what I'm saying? I'm like that now. Like, I don't really, I can't explain it. You know what I'm saying? But like, I'm not going to do too much. You know what I'm saying? In my neighborhood, in front of people. Like, I don't know. I'm just weird, if that makes sense. I don't know how else to put it. But I know one thing. I be too worried about crime to move to certain places. And that's why I'm glad the older I get, the less flousy I be too. The less flossy I be too. Cause like ultimately, like I said, um, even if I could afford it, some stuff I never get. You know what I'm saying? Like I remember when I used to want a big Cuban. Now I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool with something that's just girly, and ain't no a guy wouldn't want to snatch off of my neck. You know what I'm saying? But, I know you can't protect yourself because, man, these people be crazy. These people snatch anything off your neck. But still, ultimately, you don't want no boy looking chain because they definitely ain't going to let you make it with that one. You know what I'm saying? Like, ultimately, I used to want a Cuban, like the size of, these girls that rap and stuff. And it's like, nah, let them have it. I don't need that. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, too, you got to understand, like, it's the persona. Like, that goes with a job. Gorilla, JT, and all of them, they supposed to be walking around with big Cubans and stuff when you see them at Rolling Loud and when they pulling up to interviews and stuff like that. Like, I don't have that kind of lifestyle. It is what it is. And sometimes you be having to break that down for people. So anyway, shout out to that. I had so much fun with y'all tonight. As usual, it is what it is. Yeah, it's an image. Yeah. I get it. You definitely gotta it's an image that you gotta maintain. I get it, you know what I'm saying? But we be wanting it. We be on the outside looking in. I mean, it is what it is. We be wanting it. Shoot. But like, yeah, I'm so glad the older I get, child, because when I was young, I used to do a lot of foolish stuff with my money. Now I be chilling. I can't tell you the last pair of Jordans I bought for me. For me, child, I ain't buy no Jordans in forever. Seriously. That type of stuff don't even cross my mind no more. I just get what I like. I just get what I like. And ultimately it don't be J's no more. I'm the type of person I like retros. Like most of the retros. Like if it was an OG shoe, then I want it. You know what I'm saying? If it was an OG shoe. But Jordan coming out with all this other stuff. I don't need all that other stuff. I don't. Child, bye. So it's crazy how, you know what I'm saying? The older you get in life, your taste and stuff like that change. I love it too. I love it. I wouldn't change it for nothing in the world, child. I would. I don't be tripping. I don't aging at all. It's just, yeah, some stuff like, you know what I'm saying? You get out the bed, your body stiff and stuff. My joints be stiff and stuff like that. But other than that, I ain't tripping on getting old. I love it. Come on, age brings wisdom. I'm way smarter than I used to be, child. It is what it is. And I don't make the same mistakes I used to. It is what it is. So shout out to that. Anyway, I had so much fun with y'all. I appreciate that so much, CJ. I had a lot of fun with y'all. I always do. It is what it is. I appreciate y'all for coming through. Everybody who came through, everybody who hit the like button. I appreciate y'all so much. I'm trying to get some sleep tonight though, okay? I'm gonna get off of here. I'm gonna log off. I'm gonna get some rest. And I'll see y'all Thursday. Don't forget. Oh, I appreciate that. You make sure you hit the bell notification so you can know every time I'm live then, okay? And speaking of which, I will be back live on Thursday. So shout out to that. Thursday at noon, all right? But I plan on being here more, okay? It is what it is. I don't know. I don't know how, when, where, or none of that yet. But all I can tell y'all is if I got to, I'm going to crank this thing up. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. I'm gonna go live more, all right? And I tell y'all that all the time though, for an emergency. Okay, period. I tell y'all that all the time. In case of an emergency, I'm coming on. Y'all not gonna wait till Monday if it's a really, really hot topic, okay? So don't think that. Don't think y'all gotta do that. Don't think y'all gotta wait till my next show. But it gotta be worth it. You know what I'm saying? It gotta be worth it, y'all. It is what it is. So anyway, shout out to that. Shout out to everybody who came through. Shout out to my new subscriber, CJ the Cat. Okay. I appreciate you for hitting that like button. And clicking subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you guys on Thursday on my next show. All right? Word on the Curb Express at noon. I love you all. And I especially love y'all for loving me. Bye.